things that you saw, that you learned throughout your career. How does that translate to tech?
Uh, as far as into tech, this is no different in basketball. Like especially now, I feel like I'm a rookie all over, learning new playbooks, learning new everything. One of the best things that we do have as far as athletes is the adjustment. Literally every year, it's a different country, different language, different food, different culture, and you have to adapt. So for the past 21 years, I've been away from home, just trying to follow my dream. Not to put it out there to embarrass myself, but I was a high school dropout and everything. And I found a path for myself, and basketball kind of changed everything for me. Once I was able to get the opportunity to get a college scholarship, I really never looked back. For the last 21 years, I haven't been home for like a solid 3 months in a row, maybe during the pandemic, but that's about it. So, been playing all over the world. Argentina, been in Israel for 4 years, Argentina for 5 years, Puerto Rico every summer.
I just got a wild from home. This is crazy because, cat's out the bag at this point. My time squad comes out. I'm retiring. I got a call, and I was told the team, they offered me a contract. I've been real frustrated the last 24 hours, I would say more than 24 hours, because I got the message from my agent yesterday. I didn't know what to say. I didn't message you. And I'm working on all of this stuff on my path in tech, and my phone never rung one time within that time. This is not being bitter or anything like that, but I've been working on something. I've been building something this whole time, and just like that, my first love comes out of nowhere and it comes back into my life, and it left me so confused, so frustrated on. Should I go back and rock out and give this one more shot? And torn in between. I spoke to my boy Bo, phoned me for an hour. I get alone, give it more thought. And usually when Bo tells me to think about things, take your time, and he's usually right. But this is the one thing right here where I'm just like, it doesn't feel right. I know what I gave the sport, but I know what the sport gave back too. And at this point in my career, it's like, what am I chasing? I know there's a certain closeout I want to do, certain respect I want to get back, or whatever the hell it is. But at the same time, I'm ready for this new journey too. I think the people do deserve a Moncho saying goodbye, but they didn't know. My heart's not, didn't know more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen so much of the game on the other side where I'm not comfortable enough where I want to go back and all around the world. I don't have to deal with that shit either. That's a level. I don't have to deal with that. I figured something out. I figured out what I wanted. I figured out something to have a passion and love for, and I'm ready to pursue that. Everything is not guaranteed in life. I understand this, but at the same time, I'm cool. I'm cool making that move, and I love the game of basketball. No disrespect to anybody. I love everybody I've ever been involved with. I have no hate, ready to move on.
Alright, so the real question is, you still got it? Of course. Alright. I'm calling for 76 Bills delivery. And so much of it. I'm showing the rest of it.
Salesforce and Fox.
Gets out of the organization. And so I tried to do what I could with programming on the fringe, make changes, leading routines, the inflection point, but I really couldn't get to the core of how to make sure that all of us, every person in this room, is reflected in these emerging technologies that are coming down the pipeline.
Tell us a little bit more about your story.
So, it's crazy how coincidences happen. Me coming out, my last season I had with basketball, I had a frustration towards the end of my season, and I was this close from just getting on the plane and going home towards the end of the season because things wasn't going my way. I spoke on the phone with one of my friends, and he told me, Ramon, you're about to release your coffee. Don't let anything distract you or stop you or slow you up from finishing the things that you want to do. And it's all going to make sense towards the end, but me saying, okay, I'm going to put my pride to the side and I'm going to finish the season because no one wants to get to the end and change things up. I spent the last 17 years as a professional basketball player, 21 years on the road from home. I'm a kid from Queens, New York, high school dropout, got my GED to my associates at junior college in Texas, and I got my bachelor's in Kansas, Wichita, Kansas. And I promised myself that you got a second chance. Usually it's not common you hear someone just come from it. I never played high school basketball, just in the park, regular kid from Queens. It's not a common story where you can show the blueprint to a kid that was a dropout, or they tell you you don't have hope. This is a common thing. You see the neighborhood dealers, you guys know how to go. And these are the people that we look up to. So getting that second chance is like, all right, I'm out of trouble. I don't have to stress my moms. This is a way to, especially earlier, financially I can't do it, but me being out of trouble is just as equal, probably if not better, less stress. So as I'm on that road, I'm getting through with things. When Balkman, my friend Ronaldo Balkman, he gave me that call and he told me to stick with it, I end up with the coffee. The coffee becomes a success. A mutual friend with me and Christina, linked us, and we had a conversation where she texted and she asked me, what's up with the coffee? And I got you with the coffee. And, she just being concerned, especially with the mutual friend, like, how's everything going? How is life going? And this is me in my transition trying to figure out in tech. And I said the words tech, light bulb, Christina. Today, your lucky day, Ramon, I'm in tech. And this space before, it felt so gatekept trying to get in tech. And I'm talking about people that's like close to family, really like I got you, Ramon. And I didn't know how hard it was. I'm thinking, you go into YouTubes and the Instagrams and the TikToks, these, like the influencers make it seem so easy and like 1, 2, 3, but at the end of everybody's call, it's send me some money and I got you. So, it's hard to really get that answer when all these avenues you're looking through is, either some type of catchphrase where they're trying to get your money, or the people that you think will look out is more gatekept, and it's like where's the answer? Nothing came out of that. And, Christina's telling me, let me tell you about Beyond Code Collective. We didn't release yet, but let me put you in this situation right here and tell me what you think. That 3-month time where I was trying to figure it out, having no answers, the first day I spoke to Christina, I got more information in that first day than what I got in the 3 months. Now, remember when I said how times wasn't going right towards the end of my season, my friend doesn't call and tell me to stick that through. I don't follow through with my coffee. Christina doesn't ask me about my coffee. And through a coffee, this is why I put even more emphasis on my coffee, because, I just feel like that's my glue right now, because I'm never gonna let that go. It's like my good luck charm. This is how I ended up here in Beyond Code Collective right now, through a bag of coffee. And, someone that is very important to me, Christina's very important to me. She saved that a lot, and I can't really give all the information today, but Monday there will be a surprise. To throw it out there, there will be a surprise on Monday. So if everyone will stick around, pay a little bit more attention, this story will make even more sense on Monday. One of the concerns I had was life after sports. And if I was selfish, I could have just got in where I wanted to be, and I could have just rode off into the sunset, but I kept continuously expressing my concerns, like, okay, I'm cool, but what about my teammate? What about my peers? What about my opponents? Like, what about the guys that is doing the same? They've been away from home and they're putting in all this work. Like, why should they be penalized for doing the right things? Sometimes when you're coming from sports, you catch athletes getting in trouble, being in situations. One of the worst things I can tell you, and I didn't experience it yet because I didn't retire or anything yet, but one of the worst experiences is being 6'3", 6'5" plus,
and someone asking you like, why are you not playing basketball, or what are you doing, or how much money you're making, is just, you know, like, I'm no different than you. I'm just tall. I you know,
I wish I could relate.
yeah, but so in that space right there, I just felt like, you know, something has to be done. So it's just crazy how things work. Christina hearing me out, and just like Ramon, like, I think we can do something with this. And that's when, after the game was birthed, and I was able to receive my own cohort to push forward to getting athletes in the tech. So to speak what you just said, I think it's bigger than even that. I think we're giving the freedom to athletes to figure out what they want to do. Because she asked me 100 times, okay, you want to be in tech, what do you want to do? And that was something I had to figure out, and cybersecurity is the route that I want to go. I tried to look for something as AI proof as possible, because all of this, when you open your phone, everyone's talking about AI, and we swear that a robot is going to take over everything tomorrow, but the truth is, it's early development. It's going to take some time, you know, and cybersecurity is one of the spaces that I wanted to be in. My bachelor's degree is in criminal justice. I'm kind of old right now from the time I graduated in '09, so it's hard to walk up and say, what's up? They're going to make me crazy, you know? So this is more so we're giving athletes a space to figure out the direction that they want to go in, and we're going to give them the blueprint. Yesterday, like, we're in Puerto Rico right now. Yesterday, we were all at the table, like putting it all together and putting paths together, and like, we're trying to find different strategies, because even if we got it all together here today, the way tech is, they can scratch all of that, and then you have to learn new things tomorrow. So this is one of the best things where not only just, you know, you get used to just using your body for your advantage, but now it's like we're not stupid athletes. We like to use our minds too, you know, and I think this is a different way to flex that. It's not just about that. You know, we all heard of the shut up and dribble stuff. Like, we're people too. And you guys, if you did play sports, you understand. I'm sure everybody in this room plays sports at some point, but it just sucks that you get put in a box and you get this identity of it's just sports, and that's more of a youth thing. Like, when you get older, then what? That's it. Like, we don't like to use the word retirement. We don't like to use the word retirement. Transition. Retirement just sounds like that's it and it's over. Like, I just turned 40 and I feel old from the things that they put in your mind. And the only reason I know 40 is not old is because the people I'm around now tell me, like, yo, you're still young. You know? So these are things that I'm still learning, and I'm trying to unlearn all of these things that they just put in your head, you know? And after the game is bigger than just tech, like, this is like almost therapy at the same time. I text Christina this morning, like, game day, like, we got to get to it. Like, I'm waking up early in the morning. It really felt like a game this morning, because I'm still keeping that competitive edge. And like, everything that I'm leading the charge for right now, but we're going to have athletes grow in this space to not only know the direction that they want to go in tech, but also growing as a person. This is way bigger than just getting a certificate and learning and get your job. Like, we're having full conversations. I just had an hour-and-a-half therapy session with one of the young guys the other day, and this is like, not only we're putting this cohort together, but it's going to be a community too. One of the things that we put together, the first thing that we do is we want to get to know you as a person first. Like, we have people lined up that's kicking doors down to get into spaces to help out athletes. So before we give you a cert and just tell you can do this, like, who are you as a person? What are you going through? What help do you need? Like, what are your struggles right now? You know, everyone has their own different stories. I just happened to luck up that I had coffee and I was able to talk to Christina. Someone doesn't have that. You know, someone probably has a Ramon to hit them up and say, like, what do you have going on right now in life? You know, so the first cohort, and I won't throw names out there, but we have the first Puerto Rican WNBA player in our cohort. We have a 2013 Golden State Warriors draft pick in our cohort. We have a Kansas University 10-year Puerto Rico national team player. He played for 16 years as a professional player in our cohort. We have a former Timberwolves player in our cohort. These are big-time people trying to get into tech. But if you see the everyday person, they're gonna be like, he's all right, she's all right, she did this. And it's like, no, we made our money just like you, just in a different way. And for some reason, everyone thinks that all athletes just made $100 million and they have $100 million in the bank. And if you still don't have it, then you messed up. Some of the money that we made will probably last us for X amount of time, you know? But being put in that box, it's not fair. It's not right at all. So this is bigger than tech. This is like helping athletes transition into the next phase of life, not the end of something. Like, I'm not going to retire when I'm done. I'm going to rewire my life. It's a total different. That's two different things, you know? So, I hope I answered the question, but that's where we're at.
But just one more thing I'm going to put in the atmosphere for you, sir. You're younger than me, I can say young man. That you be the face of career transitions. Period.
No. You're probably fan out after the fight today. I was a kid when he was booty on
Yeah, so I'm in Puerto Rico right now. I didn't go public yet, but I'm announcing my retirement on Monday. I had a little confusion with the dates a little bit because I was supposed to announce it on Friday, but the baseball team, Puerto Rico national baseball team is playing, so the press is out in Houston, and you know we're gonna put it out in the press because not only I'm announcing my retirement, but I'm also announcing what I'm gonna be doing next. And what I'm doing next is really important because it pertains me doing things for athletes after they retire. So it's a big deal, and we want to get as much attention as possible. So it's late at night. It's 11:12. I don't know if you can see that. It's 11:12 right now. And I gotta get in the gym. I could be out here partying and turning up right now, but I can't lose my focus on like what I got going on. You know what I mean? And I'm really trying to progress in life, not only in my career, but as a person at the same time. So the turn up's gonna come when it's supposed to come. But as of right now, I just gotta stay aligned. So that's where I'm at right now. Let's get it in.
I got some feelings for a tourist. Ones I probably know I shouldn't. I can't lie, I wanna see you plan a trip and we can book it. I'll even send you a driver for the red-eye flights, or pick you up myself. I'll do whatever you like. Beach life, high key, you're the only thing that's missing. I know I'm ballin', I get it. I still got
So today's March 15th, and it's my last day, yo. I announced my retirement tomorrow, and like, it's over. Like, the thing is, like, I love the sport of basketball, you know. Damn, I don't mean to cry on camera. Quiet yourself, man. The thing is with the sport of basketball, or any sport, the love and the passion that you have for the game, it's not reciprocated back the same way. And that's the part that throws me off because, man, I would love to go back for an 18th season. Just last week, and I'll throw names out there. My boy Carlos Arroyo called me, you know, asked me like, yo, Ramon, like, you know, we got a spot for you here in Bayamon. And I won't speak on the other teams, but my boy Carlos called me, man, that was an honor because that's a team that just won the championship. So for him to even, you know, call me and even do that, it felt good. Knowing that I'm still wanted, you know, because there was a time where I thought like everybody turned their back on me in the sport.
everybody, man, except for my peers, my friends, they held me down. But when it comes to the professional part, if y'all know some of the things that I experience, and it come with it, so I can't get mad. And I understand this is a business. This is not about, I don't think anybody think I'm a bad person, but when you commit so much to this game, man, and mind you, my tears is different. I lost my pops, and that's one of the biggest things, man. I was playing in Mexico with my pops. I flew out to New York to see my pops, in a coma, man, and I flew back, and then he passed, and I flew back to New York, and I went to a funeral, and I got on a plane the next day, and I had a game that night, and I dedicated so much to this sport. So, man, damn, yo. When you're treated, when you're treated a certain way in this sport, you second guess things, but you second guess things you can't get back. I can't get that time back with my pops. I can't get the time back that I lost with my moms and family, and I understand it's a trade. It's a trade-off. Because, damn, yo, my bad, I don't mean to be crying on camera, but it is what it is. I can't get time back, yo. I've been on the road for 21 years. My nieces and nephews is grown. My mom is older. I sacrificed a lot to this game, yo. And towards the end, the respect that I received is so disappointing, but I still stuck with it because I was so committed to this game. It's the end. I don't even know if I can call this a chapter in my life. This is more than half my life. This is my life. I'm 40 years old. At least 32 years of my life has been dedicated to basketball. I'm thankful. And the thing is that come with this, I can't look at the end of this as if the sport was bad to me, because it wasn't. Damn. I can't get mad at the last 15 to 20% of my career, because the other 80% was amazing to me. I built so many relationships. I inspired so many people. Yo, I'm thankful. I'm not complaining. It's just some parts of it that come with it, man. It's tough, yo. It's really tough. And I'm so sensitive. Cause I love what I do. I love what I do. I love the game of basketball. But the fact that I gotta trick myself out as if I hate it, and I'm I wanna do this. I wish I could do this forever. I wish I could play the game forever, man. I wish I could be involved with the sport forever, as far as really being there. But I know what comes with it. I know the business that comes with it. I know the people that's behind it. And this ain't no subliminal shots at nobody, but it's tough, yo. And I'm gonna clean up. Tomorrow's the day. This is just me reflecting. So excuse me. And I don't wanna, it sucks because I only poured on a negative part, but that's the part that's sticking to me. That's the part that's really sticking to me, is what I had to go through towards the end. And the respect went out the window, and I felt like I dedicated so much, and I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve the disrespect that I received, man. And This is not dwelling on anything. I don't like dwelling on things, but it affected me that much. It affected me that much. And that ending changed everything. And I gotta be thankful for the ending as well, because that ending didn't do anything but just develop a monster. And it developed a monster in a good way. So I gotta make sure that my new journey, I gotta look out for other players. I gotta make sure when players experience things like that or even close to it, that they know they have an exit. My purpose is totally different now. My purpose is totally different now, and I'm thankful. And there's no love lost with nobody. I don't have beef with nobody in the sport of basketball, no issues, because it was just a moment and it's business. And I respect business and I understand business. I'm ready for this next chapter. Tomorrow's gonna be a really big day. We kept it low. We haven't really told anybody. I haven't spoken to anybody. I talked to my family. I sent them a really long text message. They was the first group of people that I wanted to break everything down to. And I'm just thankful. I'm just ready for this new chapter in my life. And I'm not retiring, I'm rewiring. Tomorrow's the day. Peace.
Let's welcome to En La Mañana, Ramon Clemente. Thank you for being here, brother.
Pleasure.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Thank
How
you
are you?
Everything is well. Everything is well. For like a whole new start now.
So now you're retiring? Why?
So now I'm retiring. Well, one, because I'm an old man now. But two, I had the option to come back for an 8-team season.
Okay.
But the journey that I ended up taking in my off season was getting into tech, and I got with a company called Bianco Collective. As I kept expressing my concern about, I figured that I'll be okay moving forward, but what about the other players behind me? And they was able to give me my own cohort called After the Game. After the game, we give players opportunities for free to get their certificates, but not only get certificates, but build relationships with other companies as well to get in the tech space after basketball.
Nice, nice. So that's the project you're going to keep on doing after retirement?
Yes, after retirement, I'm going to lead the charge of moving in the tech space with athletes. It's not a common thing, but I feel like athletes should get more options rather than, some of the options that we get is coaching or training. But, I'm just here to build another avenue for athletes to at least have the option. You don't have to be into tech, but at least you have a choice. One of the biggest struggles as an athlete is that retirement. It's depression, it's a lot of loneliness, it's a lot of character change and everything. So, me being a first-hand athlete, I know exactly what we're gonna go through, and I have a company like Bianco Collective behind me that's helping me out and giving me every resource and tools that I need to make sure the players are good after the game.
Clemente, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, I hope so. No, I just wanna lead the charge, and like I said, I had to be unselfish by sacrificing that 8-team season to look for that farewell tour to say bye to the fans. But I think this is more effective because the players can use this more versus me using a last year for myself.
Going to miss you.
Appreciate it.
Puerto Rican basketball.
Oh, I'll be around. I'll still be around. I'll be out for basketball, but we plan on doing a lot here in Puerto Rico, even outside of the tech and the basketball stuff. We plan on contributing to Puerto Rico still. Nothing changes.
Thank you for being here.
Gracias.
Appreciate it.
La seguimos.
Good? All right, cool. All right, first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I got some of my closest friends, people that really mean a lot to me. Everybody, even if it's brand new, I got brand new relationships in here, old relationships. I just want to say I specifically reached out to certain people because I don't want anybody to think it was like just random. I specifically reached out to you because I really appreciate you guys in my life, especially through my basketball career. It's been a long journey. My old ass should have probably retired some time ago, but we're here. You know what I mean? I love the sport of basketball. One of the best things for me was mentoring towards the end. That was a big deal. Things change when the end comes, but the fact when you see these new people come in, you want to give them as much game as possible. And I felt like, damn. Like, I gave the game every part of me. You know what I mean? I didn't take any days off. Even when I knew it was over, like, I fought through it. Doubters, negative, like, I pushed, like, every bit of me, you know? And I felt empty at a part where it was still like, I'm not quitting. I'm thankful that I'm able to be in a situation where I'm able to help players. So even bigger than retiring, like, the basketball part is cool, that's done with. But the next chapter of helping players get into tech, that's like a huge deal because, like, when season's over, like, that phone stopped ringing, and that's a big deal, man. Like there's a chance, like, people that I share jerseys with. Yo, there's a chance that people that I shared jerseys with and sweat and blood with that, like, when the game's over, like, they might take the wrong turn. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is a huge transition for me. As much as I love basketball, I could have came back another year and I could have did it again, but, like, what am I gonna get out of that? Like, a cool video at the end of the season? Like, it does nothing for no one. Somebody else can get that spot. There's a young, hungry dude right now that probably couldn't get that spot if 40-year-old Ramon Clemente that get respect in the league will take. And I don't wanna do that. So if I got the opportunity to help out other players after, then that's what it is, you know? If I have to sacrifice an 8-team season to figure out the next step, I don't mind doing that. So I appreciate everybody coming out. This is like a big deal for me, and this is bigger than basketball. Like, I'm not retiring, I'm rewiring, and I've been punching that all week, you know? And bigger than basketball, this is not just for athletes. Like, we all go through our transitions in life, and there's probably people in this room right now that's going through their times, and we all keep it in secret. And shout out to Ricardo, man. Like, I appreciate you. Listen, Ricardo know what it is. I was at my lowest at one point, and I called Ricardo, man. He was there for me. I can't lie. My guy Alex Franklin right here. Like, Alex is there. I got my first championship with Alex. It's my dog right here, man. Like, he was with me. Jackie, I appreciate you all the time. Like, this. Appreciate you, man. Like, yo, when I started my coffee company, he took me to the whole other side before he was even opening, and he just gave me so much game, and I still got that paper that you gave me with the whole map out. It's crazy. I still got it. You know, one special person I want to thank. Christina, can you please stand up? Please stand up. Christina, like, she helped me out so much, you guys don't know. Like, I was really trying to figure it out, and I asked for so many answers from people, and everyone would just put me on the back burner. And Christina, on first day, she was like, Ramon, I got you. And she didn't know me from a hole in the wall, but she took the time out to just say, let's figure it out, you know? And I'm here, like, we're here with this whole event. Like, Christina, she held me down. She put me in a situation to walk away from basketball comfortably. So I'm just thankful to be in this situation. And I'm thankful for all you guys coming out. Shout out to my man Guap too, man. And I love all you guys. If I didn't shout you out, I'm sorry. I don't really get nervous, but it's just a lot going on right now. And I really appreciate you all. So, toast to rewiring, not retiring.
Thank you.
No problem.
Congratulations, Ramon.
Ramón, muchas felicidades en esta nueva encomienda, mucho éxito y que tengas el apoyo como siempre has tenido de todo el pueblo de Puerto Rico y ahora de todo el mundo. Yo sé que vas a seguir creciendo, así que bendiciones siempre.
Ramon, just want to say congratulations on this transition. You already know, bro, we talk all the time. I'm proud of you. You're my big bro, and I'm grateful that you're creating this lane for us. Congratulations on a great career, and thank you, bro. Thank you for creating this for us.
Hey, shout out Ramon, man. I'm proud of you. Finally giving it up and moving on, transitioning to something newer, different, bringing in that preparation that you always brought. You got this new opportunity. Blessings to you, and keep going, man, after the game.
I want to give a big, big congratulations and shout out to my brother Ramon on his amazing basketball career and his future of transitioning from sports into tech. Such a brilliant, intelligent brother. Shout out to him about the coffee and his entrepreneurship endeavors. Excited to see what the future holds. Congratulations, bro.
Ramon, my brother, congratulations on the next journey of life, my friend. You have been exceptional in what you have done thus far. You will be even more exceptional before and after as well. And so just have faith in God. Know that you're on the right path. Congratulations. And I look forward to being your brother every step of the way.